Hi there, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm Velila Kumelo. I do videos based on faith, lifestyle, and homemaking. So, this is a recap of April, what I had been up to. The same things, I guess. I'm always cleaning, always tending to my house, always saving my family, always saving my husband, always being there. So if this is the type of content you would like to watch, stick around because there is a lot of cleaning here, a lot of washing dishes, a lot of washing clothes, and I'm evolving, becoming the best version that God has set me out to be. And I'm grateful I continue to see life in a different way. I continue to grow every day, and I'm really proud of the woman that I've become. Young me would have been proud. Young me would have hugged me. I saw this trend of if I met younger me. Now let me think, if I met younger me, what would have happened? I met younger me in a cafe shop. Well, we had a date, a coffee date. Younger me asked, "How has been life?" Older me said, "Life has been good, not perfect, but good. We are grateful." Younger me would have asked, "So, what do you do for a living?" Well, I would have said, "I'm a stay-at-home mom and wife." Well, we do have a degree in civil engineering, but currently we're not practicing because there are no jobs in our country. Well, younger me would have said, "Oh," then I would have told her, "It's okay, I love it here. I love waking up in the morning, cleaning the house, cooking my meals, taking care of baby, taking care of my husband, and worshiping and praising the Lord." And younger me would have smiled because younger me thought that she would have a job, after university, and that she would be a corporate girly, wake up every morning to prepare for work, wake up every morning to go to work as early as 7 a.m. or even earlier, because literally you would have woken up at 5 or 6. And younger me would think that she would spend the whole day being a helmet girly, in my safety shoes. Well, older me still thinks one day she's going to experience this, but for now she is happy where she is. And younger me would have thought that she would come back from work after 5 o'clock and be so tired, because one thing about younger me, she was ambitious. Well, I still am ambitious, but I don't think, currently speaking, I think I would crumble at that kind of setup, but at the same time I know that I would do it gracefully. I know that I would be able to do it. It would be hard, but I would be able to do it, because one thing that I've learned is that I'm capable of a lot of things. Okay, so younger me have said, "Oh, you said you have a baby and a husband." Yeah, younger me would have been so proud, because one thing about me, I always wanted to have a family young. I've always wanted to have a family young. I didn't want to have, I didn't want to marry later. I didn't want to marry when I was a bit older. I didn't want to have kids when I was a bit older, and I'm thankful to God that I get to experience this motherhood and wife season early, and I'm grateful that God made it possible for me. And I know that a lot of people have different desires, different wishes, and I respect it, but this is what I always wanted for myself. And let's see what younger me would have asked. I guess that would be it. And younger me would have been wearing a crop top. And older me would have been modest, because she has found that there is a mystery about being modest and carrying yourself. And she's being modest. She has found out that it's a beautiful, besides respecting your partner and trying to be well presentable, people will judge you from how you look, how you're dressed, before they even hear what you have to say. So my husband always says that you should dress how you want to be addressed, because people judge you before you do anything. Okay, so at least make them have a good impression of you before they insinuate things, okay, before they assume things about you. Yeah, I know we live in a world where showing more is a trend, showing more is attractive, showing more is yada yada. How it goes. But I just want to tell you that just because it's common, it doesn't really mean it's right. And it's up to you to really dig and really dive into how you want to be addressed. Like, if you see someone wearing this little skirt, I know that you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but I'm saying if she is wearing a skirt, if she's wearing a crop top, she's wearing, she's showing every part of her body. Like, what is your first impression? What really is your first impression? So there is respect, there is honor in covering yourself, and not being available for everyone to see, because some things are really that sacred that you should cover yourself, protect yourself from predators, because trust me, there are a lot of predators out there. And I'm so sad that a lot of women have made it a trend that you can dress how you want to dress, as long as you're comfortable. But really, can you? I don't think so. So this is to say, please revise your life, revise what you want to be in the next 10 years, revise on a lot of things, reflect on yourself, do self-introspection, and the Lord is going to guide you, trust me, and you're going to be the best version that He set out you to be. Because the best version that we want ourselves, at times it's like one rose compared to a bouquet of flowers that God has intended you to be, or your full potential that you can really reach. So it's about finding balance. It's about doing what would please God, because we are in this life to please God anyway. So never be so never be so, what is it called, never be so tangled and confused by what the world is doing, trying to fit in every trend, trying to be relevant, trying to be like everyone, when God has made you unique. And like you, like God knows your name. God knows your name, so you are unique. Like, you know, even if there are a lot of Peters, he knows the Peter you are. Like, he knows your name and he knows you. So he has set out your destiny to be different from everyone. So is from the time you try to be like everyone, then you defeat, you know, you're now competing with the Almighty. Like, what are you doing? So let us not try to be like everyone else, but let us be unique. Let us embrace our beauty. Let us embrace our individuality. Embrace how, embrace yourself. Be it you want to embrace your natural beauty, you don't want to you don't want to look like everyone, you don't want to put everyone that is put everything that everyone is putting on their faces. You just want to be you, because trust me, those eyebrows are beautiful just the way they are, but you try to, and that's why at times makeup on someone else would look okay, but it would look funny to you because you're trying to be someone that you're not. Like, you're perfect the way you are, and the moment that you start seeing it that way, then trust me, you'll be at the most peaceful time of your life. You'll be so peaceful that nothing would shake you. Nothing would shake you. Like, not a comment from everyone would shake you, like from anyone, literally. So let us embrace who God made us to be. Let us embrace our naturality. Let us embrace our uniqueness and thrive in it, and try as much as you can to embrace yourself. That is what I'm gonna tell you. And always aim to be better than yesterday, and just always know again that your biggest competition is you. Like, do away with comparing yourself to everyone, because there is no way you are going to have a job that someone has. Like, if there is only one position to do that job, like, you can't have that job. You can't have that body that they have. Of course, it may look similar, but it can never be exactly like that. So do away with comparison, because comparison is really the thief of joy, because all the time you're like, okay, I have this, but I could have this, So try as much as you can not to compare yourself, because you are perfect just the way you are. If you're going to change something about yourself, make sure that it's something that you can change. Other things can really not be changed. Like, some things cannot be undone. So the moment you feel like, okay, I cannot change this, and you can't change it, then let it go and let God take care of it. Because the moment that you try and change something that you really cannot change, you are going to be sad for the rest of your life. You are going to live a life that is not fulfilling, because you're always doubting, you're always not satisfied all the time. So do away with comparison. It's a thief of joy. It is a thief of joy. And yeah, I just been, or if you know me, you know that I am an introvert. Like, it really, like, my social battery goes down really quickly. Like, I could go outside for shopping, and I'll come back with a haircut because it was too busy outside. So that is one thing that I want to work on this year. I want to try and not be so introverted, just try and actually go out to say hi to my neighbors, because I'll look the house the whole day, and I'll be in the house the whole day, and I won't care. But then we are humans, and we are not meant to live like that. We thrive in community. In as much as the world is scary these days, like you don't really know if someone has your best interest, I just want to try and challenge myself and actually go out and say hi to my neighbors, actually go out and maybe invite them for dinner. Very, that's a very little, that's 1% of me trying. I'm not gonna try it that hard, but maybe just to wake up in the morning, if I see them outside, I say, hey, how are you? Not always to be inside, because I've heard of stories where people would die and they are found maybe like a week later, 2 months later, like even 6 months later, they haven't been found, and then you come now. I don't know what would have happened for them to actually start looking for them, but most of the times those people would have died and no one would have looked for them. So I just want to create a community where when I don't see my neighbor, I like look for her, like, okay, hi Makilane, how are you, like, are you okay? I didn't see you today, because that is how community is. Like, I shouldn't not see my neighbor the whole day, and because like literally they are my neighbor, so I should make an effort of knowing them, getting to know them. If maybe they are going out, they should trust me to say, okay, we're leaving like for a week, or we're going for the weekend, please guard our house, because that's community. We are meant to thrive in community. That's why long back, like, people would be in unity and they were in community. They would help each other in the fields and all that, because we work well in community. So that's what I want to do this year. That is what I'm going to challenge myself to do. I want to be a community person. I want to have people whom I can trust and they can trust, and we are literally just strangers, just children of God. That is only what will be relating us in any way. So I am going to really try hard, because you should be able to not depend like entirely, but to count on your neighbor, so that if anything happens, they are the first person to know. Because you can't expect that if something happens, people living 100 kilometers, 500 kilometers, or even thousands of kilometers away from you be the first to know, when you literally have a neighbor. So yeah, I used to love it. Like, the way I grew up with community. Like, we would see each other every day. Like, in the morning when I woke up, I would say good morning to I say hello Lifukenjan, Lifukenjani to my neighbor, and they'll say hello Nana, whatever, and after school Lichoninjani, and in the evening still Lichoninjani, because you knew. And if they don't see you that day, they're going to ask, like, they're going to ask my mother, where is she, what. Or if they didn't see my mother and they saw me, they'll ask her, okay, today we didn't see your mom, where is she, because it was community. And I laughed at myself, like, my mother literally would ask, like, I remember one time she had to go out of the country and she asked my neighbors to stay with me. So I would stay the whole day at our house, and in the evening I would go and sleep at my neighbor's house, because it was safer like that. It was rather the house is left empty and I am safe with people that we call family, So because we didn't have family where we stayed, it was just us. Like, our family was out of the town, like, our blood family was like an hour out of town. So in that time it was a school team, like it was in the middle of the term, so I couldn't go like to my family, to my relatives, so that's why I had to be left with my neighbors. But we were in so much community that it was okay, she knew that she could trust them, and trust me, nothing happened to me, nothing bad happened to me. I was like at home, like I felt welcome because they were family. So I also want that with me and my neighbors, or even to, and I remember again, I've stayed in a lot of places just because of how community works in my family. So even during the holidays, maybe Christmas, you would plan something with your neighbors. Literally, you'd go maybe do a day, like go for bride, do this with your neighbors, because at times we really do not have family close like that. So the only people we can call family are our neighbors. So I'm really happy that I go to experience that, and I want it for myself and my family too, because I know how good it is to depend and count on your neighbors. So that is what I will be working on this year. And trust me, it's almost the middle of the year and I haven't even tried that much, because where I stay right now, there isn't much. Like, I just speak to one neighbor, and yeah, that's all, because other neighbors are really not always there. I think they are like introverts, like, because their houses always, like, their gates are always locked. And maybe I will try and knock, so if you have been listening to me, I hope that you can relate. I hope that you can I don't know, it's like a first time or just ranting, but I hope that this spoke to you and that you can relate on a lot of things, and that if you have some tips on how to become a better version of yourself, how to become a better community member, please do drop them on the comment section. April was really blessed for me. It was a blessing for me. I did a lot of things, like content creation. I tried to be consistent. I posted like for a full week straight, posting every day, just to let go of my perfectionism, because I'm a perfectionist and I always not post videos at times just because I think they are not perfect. I celebrated my husband's birthday with him, just a little intimate thing. All those videos are in my playlist, like in my videos, so you can go back and watch them. And I'm so happy that God continues to protect us and bless us every day, and I hope that you stick around. And please do not forget to like my video, subscribe, save it, download it. You can download it, I guess, if you don't want to watch it in real time. But watching it in real time helps me accumulate my hours as well. And to the future, I don't know what you bring, but I'm happy that I'll look back and thank the past for preparing me for the future. And I really enjoyed talking to you. I hope you enjoyed too, listening to me, talk to you and debrief and share my thoughts. And I'm happy if you're now part of my family. Until the next one, guys or friends, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Bye.